free to TV. And I am reporting tonight, folks, on a rather remarkable cure. As you, of course, read in the title, How to Cure a Peri Tonsillar Abscess. And what a peri tonsillar abscess is, folks, is a rather nasty little thing. It comes from basically if you have a sinusitis or some other infection, out of your sinus or nasal cavity, or if you have a tooth abscess. What happens is the infection drains down in the morning. After a while, probably a month or two, sometimes more, sometimes less. After that period of time, what will happen is the abscess, the infection, will actually drain down into your tonsils, and what a peritonsillar abscess feels like is it feels like you have something stuck in the back of your throat, or down right around this area sometimes, or maybe right here or here. It feels like you always constantly have to clear your throat. Most of the time, it won't really hurt. It will just be aggravating. Some people think that they might have what's called a tonsil stone, a accumulation of food that has been sitting at the caught in a crevice in your throat, so to speak, and it gets infected after a while. Well, a peritonsillar abscess is actually an infection that drains, yada yada yada. I'm not a doctor, but I like to give advice like I'm one. Just kidding. At any rate, I just went through this. I went to the ENT doctor, and let me tell you, folks, if you're anything like me, I go the natural route. Well, I didn't do what I normally do whenever I think I might have an infection of some sort. But actually, I didn't have any issues with pain or swelling of the glands, so I didn't even know I had an abscess in the back of my throat. Moving on. Basically, if you want to cure an abscess, a peritonsillar abscess, or a tooth abscess, or any type of a sinus infection, I want you to do two things. Number one, you need to watch my video on turmeric. Number two, you need to go out to the store. If you don't have any turmeric root, you need to go out to the grocery store and buy you some and keep in stock. You need to keep this. This is the most valuable spice that you can have in your spice rack, or in your pantry, or wherever you keep your spices at. This is turmeric, and I'm going to go ahead and give Spice Islands a plug because they have some really good dried turmeric. The turmeric root, of course, is going to work the best because it has the most antiviral and antifungal fighting agents in it. Basically, what you want to do, you want to get your turmeric if you have an abscess, if you have any infection in your stomach. And let me remind you, folks, this will also take care of any gastrointestinal distresses. Things like, let's say, colitis, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, anything of that nature. This will kill it instantly, and that is actually the way that I found out about the amazing benefits of turmeric a couple of years ago when I had colitis. Well, I happened upon it purely by accident, and it was one of the best days of my life because this little gem will cure just about anything. I will go ahead and, of course, I will link plenty of videos in the description box that you can research for yourself. Basically, if you have an abscess in your throat, in your teeth, anywhere in your mouth, if you have a sinus infection, you will want to get turmeric. Then you will want to get, and this item has a lot of the same compounds in it that turmeric has. Turmeric has the curcuminoids, which is the active ingredient. Ginger does not have the curcuminoids, but it has a lot of the same antiviral, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory benefits associated. So you want to get the turmeric, you want to get the ginger root, you want to go ahead and get you a little pot, pour a little milk in there, pour the turmeric in there. You want to cut up the ginger, and then you want to crush the ginger to get the juice out of it, okay? A lot of times you can cut the ginger up, then you can physically just, kind of give it a twist and a tug, and you can actually get the juice out of the ginger root that way. But you want to, some way, you want to extract the juice out of the ginger root. In goes the magic ingredient, which is milk, good old-fashioned milk, plus your turmeric, plus your cut up and juice extracted from the ginger root. You want to boil all those ingredients together. You want to put them together in a little pot. You want to bring them to a boil. You will want to add pepper. Pepper is the ingredient that actually helps your body absorb the turmeric and the ginger a lot better. Okay, so you want to add fresh ground pepper. If you don't have fresh ground, just go to your spice rack once again and get you some ground pepper and chunk just a smidgen in there. All you need is a very little bit of pepper to do the job. So we have your turmeric, we have your ginger with the juice extracted, we have your magic milk, and organic is always, organic raw is always the best, of course. You have your pepper, in goes the pepper. You bring all this to a boil. If you have a cheesecloth, it would be probably a good idea to go ahead and pour the mixture, once it's cooled down a little bit, onto the cheesecloth. You do want the mixture a little warm, because it's actually going to react a lot quicker with your system, okay, if it's a little warmer, if it's a little heated. You want to mix this mixture up. You want to boil it. You want to strain it through a cheesecloth, or don't strain it, because everything in here is edible, folks. There's nothing that's going to hurt you. It's just going to help you in every way. Okay, so you want to drink that down, and you want to see if you're not feeling, and if this is concerning gastrointestinal distresses or issues, see if you're not feeling better in about 20 or 30 minutes. I mean, if you're sick to your stomach and you try this, folks, drinking this concoction, this magic elixir of life with the Miracle Turmeric Root in it, if you go ahead and try this, you're going to be feeling better. You can also, I will post a video on a turmeric facial mask, which my daughter uses, and it has, just about eliminated her acne. She's a 12-year-old, present pubescent teenager or preteen, and she's going through the normal issues that those teenagers go through. Unfortunately, I feel so sorry for all the girls in your life and my life. So at any rate, folks, I want to go ahead and say, go ahead and try this. If you're in pain, you will not be in pain very much longer after ingesting this turmeric and ginger and milk and pepper solution. You can also use the turmeric, and I'd be more than happy if you want to shoot me an email. I can give you the directions on how to make the muscle rub and natural painkiller from the turmeric that takes just about any muscle pain, short of major back surgery, away instantly. So this is Joe Wayne reporting for Break Free TV 2, folks. And I want to tell you, just like I tell you every day, get up, stand up, speak up, and don't let Big Pharma or the AMA take your health away. This is Joe Wayne reporting for Break Free TV, folks. You have a wonderful day. Hi, folks. This is Joe Wayne reporting for Break Free TV 2 once again. Breaking Free Naturally. That's Break Free TV 2, Breaking Free Naturally. And a little addendum, a little aside to the last video, or this video actually. And I just want to remind you folks that the pure Himalayan natural unprocessed salt with the 84 minerals in it is the most amazing stuff that you would ever want to gargle with, you'd ever want to put in your mouth or in your system. Once you finish with the turmeric and ginger and milk and pepper elixir of life that you're going to take all of your abscesses and oral pain or in gastrointestinal pains away with. What you want to do after that, if you have an abscess, an oral abscess or a throat abscess, you want to go ahead and gargle with the Himalayan pink unrefined or processed, unprocessed, unrefined, but the fine grain salt. It's sort of like table salt. You can see it's a very fine grain. You see the red minerals in there. The darker color are the actual minerals, the actual larger mineral content. So you want to gargle with this, just like you would regular salt, Morton's table salt, that is not good for you at all. This stuff is a miracle. It is a little gem, folks. It will give you exactly what you need, the boost you need, the energy you need to carry out this little journey we're on. Once again, this is Joe Wayne reporting for Break Free TV 2. You folks have a wonderful day. Hi folks, one more brief addendum to this video on the turmeric. The turmeric is actually the spice that they use to color mustard. It's also the main ingredient in curry. It gives curry its pungent, flavor, and it's yellow and vivacious, let's say, colors. So if you don't want to stain your clothes, wear gloves when you're using this and be very careful with it because it will stain countertops and whatnot, so you want to be careful where you use the turmeric at. If you're a messy person, use gloves. But if not, just go ahead and use the same old white t-shirt and the same whatever you use and use it every time. And as long as it's white, you can bleach it out, not a problem. So be careful when you use this turmeric because it will stain. Thanks a lot, folks. This is Joe Wayne reporting for Break Free TV. You have a wonderful night and a wonderful life.